You gotta real quick. You gotta show that. Do you have your phone?
Yeah.
Oh my God! You gotta show the video.
Have you seen it, Chance? The Bears?
Oh my.
No, he
Shit,
told me
You're
about
not gonna believe this, dude.
So yeah, this
There's
was
a
amazing.
bear in Burns' house, and he was home. And he was home.
And I'm in love with the good life. Can't give it up. Make it to the top. Keep climbing. I wanna live it up. The good life. I'm coming up. I'm coming up. The good life. Good life. Oh, good life. Good life. Good life. Good life.
Boom! Coming in hot, Chintzy, real hot. When you got Eric Burns
Whoa.
sitting next to you, you coming in real hot, brother.
There he is in full glory. What's up, Burnsy? How we
Chance,
doing?
I've missed you and all of your Yankees biasness.
Well, it's back. It's fully back now. It's fully back.
Chintz,
So,
listen to this story really quick before we get going. So, one of my best friends in college, a guy named Brian Healy, one of the greatest dudes you ever meet in your life. Straight off the boat from Ireland, 16 years old, came here. You know, he was my fraternity brother of mine in college, and so he's moved out to San Francisco, made a lot of money. Started a big company. Awesome dude, like a great guy. So anyway, obviously Burnsy and I played Major League Baseball together, worked at the network, and became good friends. So Burnsy and I started a cool friendship, and so one day about couple years ago, I get a freaking Burnsy is, I think he FaceTimed me or he sent me a picture. I think he sent me a picture of Burns and Brian Healy, who was my fraternity brother at University of Richmond on the East Coast, dude.
geez.
And I go, I had to double take, and I go, is that Brian Healy, Burnsy? He goes, yeah. I go, why are you with Brian Healy? He's like, he just bought a house in Lake Tahoe. He's my neighbor. And I'm like, you gotta be kidding me, dude. So Burnsy and Healy's have become good buddies. Sarah and I are staying at Healy's guest house, and Burnsy's our next door neighbor. And I've been just ripping it up with Burnsy the past couple of days, playing some pickleball. And we went over and had a feast last night of meat.
The new Traeger smoker, man. I bet, but you know what's really cool, Chance? I mean, it just hit me as I was literally walking over here. I don't know, a couple hundred steps. Just the fact that I was about to do this podcast with Case and you, and I walked 100 fucking steps to do it.
That's pretty crazy.
And that was it. So
It's incredible. It's incredible.
Dude, you guys played pickleball yesterday, man. Burns, are you borderline professional at pickleball yet?
He's really good.
yeah, I mean, it's a process. I'm getting there. So I started about a year ago. It's something that, I fell in love with. As you know, it's like I played baseball for a long time. And then after baseball, I got into the endurance sports and the triathlons. And the triathlons led to the ultra running and whatnot. But I think that, all of us in life, Chance, need to find something that stokes our fire in the morning, gives us reason to pull our heads off the pillow, our ikigai, so to speak. And I know you and I both love just having the conversations and the podcasting and what we're doing with No Filter Network and our Deuces Wild podcast that we had Case on last night.
Awesome, yeah.
But I think there's something from a physical element that we all need to find. And so for me, within about the past year, I've just become completely immersed in it. And I at some point, the top pros are another level. It's actually really dominated by the young kids. My partner that we go play in these national tournaments with is my kid, my 13-year-old. He's legit.
Nice.
So I think it's a matter of. I'm 48 now. In 2 years, I'll be 50 and qualify for senior pros.
I just turned 50. I'm a senior pro, bro.
Well, Casey's got the skills. We just got to get him the shots and build his shot repertoire.
And understanding the game too. It really is like strategy, like when to dump, when to come out hard. You know what I mean? So I'm having a great time though, Jidge. And my body hurts so bad. I wake up in the morning like, oh man.
That's awesome. Well, hey, dude, we got East Coast baller Casey over here. We got left coast Burnsy, and we got the Dodgers and the Yankees, fellas. You got what's the deal here?
What do you see in Burnsy? I mean, obviously you've been locked in. Like, what do you see? What are they saying out here on the West Coast with the Dodgers, Ohtani, everything? What do you see from this team? What are you looking forward to?
First of all, let's call it what it is. It's the dream matchup that Fox always wanted. It's the dream matchup
MLB wanted.
that MLB wanted. It's for I would say a casual baseball fan, you're going to get excited about this. All due respect to the Diamondbacks and the Texas Rangers last season, which was a phenomenal World Series. Still, this is it. This is the creme de la creme. I mean, I think a lot of the reason, we can say Yankees, we can say Dodgers, whatever, but dude, this is Shohei Ohtani, the best player in the game, going toe to toe with Aaron Judge. Right? You have the superstars.
You think Ohtani's better than Judge?
1,000%.
No,
yeah.
no.
If you all around, yes. I mean, if you take into consideration,
you know what? I keep thinking the Ohtani of 2024. In my mind, I feel like he's just a hitter.
Then again,
best player in the game. Is he a better hitter than Judge, though? I don't think so.
Maybe not a better hitter, all around game. Yes, I'd still yes.
Right. As a pitcher.
If you had no, fuck that. If you had to give just, hey, look, this guy's a better player than this guy, who would you take right now? I would give Judge the edge because Judge is playing defense. But, dude, we know Ohtani can play defense.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just they're choosing to have him not play defense. I could make Ohtani a Gold Glove outfielder in the freaking offseason. You know what I mean? You have those skills. You're that fast.
There's no doubt he can play the outfield.
Right? Judge is the beneficiary of being able to play center field, which is a huge notch, and I would give him the edge over Ohtani in that.
Case, what's that lid you got on right there?
Dude, you kidding me? It's my favorite hat. You know me, Chinch. I'm a hat snob, dude. I really am. This is my new melon hat. I've had it for a few months now, dude. It's incredible. It's super comfortable. The one thing I love about it, too, sometimes you wear hats all the time. They get those sweat stains. This hat doesn't get a sweat stain. It's got unbelievable comfort fitting. It fits perfectly with the snapback on the back. 5 times more durable, I think, than any other hat I've ever had. So, man, this hat's incredible. The melon hat, man. You got to get a couple of these, brother.
Yeah, dude, I've heard about them. It's like the most premium, durable headwear in like the whole world. And, people use them for tailgating, working out on a golf course. You're going golfing later today, heading out for date night with Sarah. You throw the melon cap on, right?
Yeah,
Am I right?
I wear it for everything, dude. The only thing I can't wear it to is premium restaurants where they're like, okay, you got to take your hat off. So other than that, I'm wearing my melon hat pretty much everywhere. Dude, it's my new favorite hat. I've been wearing my melon hat for the past few months straight, dude. No sweat stains, what I said, no smell. Looks the same as the day I took it out of the box. I get a ton of compliments on it every time I wear it. It's even better. They have different options for different weather. If it's warm out or you might be jumping in the pool, lake, or ocean, you need their Hydro Collection, bro. The Hydro Collection is next level, Chinch. You'd love that. But when it gets cold and you need to stay warm, don't worry, brother. Melon has you covered there as well. They have a full thermal collection with different levels of warmth to keep you on whatever you need for when the winter's coming up, brother. Big time. So if you're looking for hats as tough as you, my man, check out Melon. You won't wear anything else after you get one on for yourself. And I know I've been loving my Melon.
Yeah, listen to Sean Casey, folks. If you're looking for the world's most durable hat, look no further. Go to melon.com. That's MELIN.com and put it to the test yourself.
Yes.
I did a poll question yesterday. This is all I said. I just go, who would you rather be? Shohei Ohtani or Aaron Judge? Right now, it's super tight. Judge is up 55% to 45%. So I'll ask both of you guys, who would you rather be? It has nothing to do with anything. Who would you rather be? Aaron Judge or Shohei Ohtani?
Well, I think if you're Shohei Ohtani, you're an international superstar. Right. You have a country behind you in Japan and a country, I think that would be huge. Listen, because I know Aaron Judge and how awesome a dude he is and what he does for everybody in his life, I would love to be Aaron Judge for a day. I think as far as the international superstar, probably Ohtani would be pretty cool to see what that's like.
Yeah, I'll preface this by saying I don't want to be either one of them.
He wants to be Eric Byrnes.
But if you were to force me into one of the two bodies, and I'm Judge or Ohtani, I mean, dude, Shohei Ohtani, as Casey mentioned, international superstar, icon. Born Japanese player. I don't know what his upbringing or roots were. I've never been to Japan, so it's hard to quantify that. Aaron Judge is from fucking Lathrop. Aaron Judge is a small town outside of Fresno, dude. Like, this is not. And I do love the humble roots and the beginnings of Aaron Judge and the fact that he went to Fresno State and he wasn't a first pick and he had to work his way there.
Just had to grind
and
a little bit,
bang his way to the big leagues. And, and he's gone through struggles. I think overall, look, who would you rather be? I mean, you say the Ohtani thing. I was looking at basketball showers, so opening day of the NBA yesterday, and I'd love to see this breakdown for MLB. And the highest paid player in the game of basketball. Do you guys want to guess?
Is it $60 million a year?
So yeah, the contract wise is Steph Curry. I think he's like $58 million a year. LeBron's right behind him. But then when you add in all the endorsements.
Oh my God!
Endorsements.
100 million, like 70 million.
Sure, what is
it?
100 million.
$100 million in endorsements. Steph Curry.
Hmm.
Wow. He's now surpassed LeBron. And really, I think that's where, and it's been so long since we've had a superstar in baseball that could demand that sort of endorsement, where I know Ohtani's endorsements off the field were at like $50 million. So there's no question I'd rather be Shohei Ohtani just from a financial standpoint. But even back in the day when Jeter was the dude, and I remember this because we were negotiating our deal with Nike, and the standard, I think the highest it got was like 50 grand a year is what I had, right? And then the merchandise.
Yeah.
I was more psyched about the Nike job visits.
Give me 20 grand for Nike. I'm like, all right, I get the family members. All right, everyone gets $500. Family and friends.
Even Jeter back in the day, dude, it wasn't a huge number.
Right.
It was I want to see at best a couple $1 billion.
It's not as big as you think. Yeah, these guys. Yeah, no, you're right. No, it's incredible. I think the greatest thing that's so cool, like Byrnesy was saying, is like you go back to last year, Texas and Arizona was awesome for baseball fans. But you want to talk about for all fans. I don't care if you're a baseball fan or not. You're going to tune in to just see what the hype's about. You're going to tune in to see Ohtani and Judge. You're going to tune in to see Soto and Betts. And here's a question. Now that we're talking about salary, talking about next year, does Juan Soto, does he get $70 million a year, or do teams say you don't pitch, so it's going to be because Judge's making $40 million a year, is it going to be 50, 55? What do you think, Byrnesy, as far as that goes? Is Soto going to get close to Judge? I mean, go close to Ohtani?
You got to believe he will, right? I mean, it's someone, and you have to remember there were multiple shooters.
Right.
So, the Giants were going to pay him that. We know that.
Yep.
The Dodgers, would we be shocked?
oh my God!
Would you be shocked? Here's the thing. None of these teams make money. You guys know this, right? So this is, forget my inside sources or anything. I could tell you from personal experience and talking to people within ownership groups that they don't make money. They basically break even every single season. But the franchise value continues to skyrocket. It's so fucking out of control. I almost think that there's going to be an adjustment back the other way, but it's supply and demand with getting into these sports franchises. Right. And so being the case that you don't have these teams, they're not looking at these bottom lines and no one's expecting these payouts. If you can make it make sense over the long haul, the Ohtani one, it changed the game because of the fact that he is an international superstar, and you're not only bringing in him, but you're bringing an entire Japanese fan base, and what we experienced with Ichiro, which was just so next level.
Right.
The Soto thing, I think as far as a hitter going on the market, again, if you want to argue who's the best hitter in baseball, and you say Judge, and I say Ohtani, there's no reason why Juan Soto shouldn't be at the very top of that list.
Right.
He's right up there with them as far as just overall hitting ability. maybe even better when you look at his strike zone discipline. If the best pure hitter of the three of them, I would say, is actually Soto. So, but what sort of impact does he have outside of just the baseball field? That becomes okay. Does that warrant the extra
Right.
X amount of
Yeah.
million per season?
I do think though. I do think Aaron Judge has made Juan Soto that much better. You go look him. Soto's had some great years. There's no doubt about it. But this year has been different, and I think it's because Judge is, hitting.
Has he hit behind him all year?
Yeah, all year, 2-3 all year. I just think Judge, with him hitting behind him, has forced teams
No.
to have to pitch to Soto.
The ultimate example in history, maybe of baseball, was Juan Soto does not hit that home run the other night if they intentionally walk him to face
Okay.
Judge.
So then I ask you this, Chinch. Third base was open, not first base or second base, right? Third base was open. Going back in that at bat, you have a struggling Aaron Judge, and you have a base open, and you have a hitter in Juan Soto that just looked dialed. Do you walk him?
I don't know. They did it the last time, and what did Judge do? Didn't he hit a home
Well,
run?
the last time they did it, he hit a sac fly. The last time they did it before that, he hit a 3-run homer. So
Yeah,
pick
so
your,
you
pick
can't.
your poison.
There's two outs, though.
Right.
This is a big difference. I pick out my poison. I'm picking my poison. You know what my poison is? It's a guy that's not. You know, and I know it is a fucking hot and cold game, man. And when I'm hot, look out. I don't care.
Right.
Like when I
Doesn't matter.
step to the plate, I have a confidence, a belief, and not only that, a mechanical slot that I'm finding a way I'm seeing a baseball that's just better. And so, if you need one out. That's all you need, right? We're not talking, 2 outs or this or
Right.
that, because then you have a Judge and you got to face Stanton after that. No. I need to get one guy out, mano-y-mano. Do I want the righty going against the lefty
Right.
that is
He's locked in.
one of the best and locked in, or do I take the righty on the right on the guy that was 0 for 5 with several punch outs already? I don't know. I didn't forget what it was. He had a couple more punch outs, so it was a no-brainer for me.
But that's the reason. The reason they pitched to Soto there, that no one would ever do that if Judgy's not sitting there behind him.
True.
You know what I mean? So,
Great arguments
that's huge.
on both sides. Can you imagine? Dude, all these guys we're talking about are playing in a World Series. How are they going to fit everybody? And you said the Japanese media is going to be there, and it's Yankees Dodgers. This is the most star-studded baseball event in history.
It's going to be incredible. Go ahead. I want to bring one other guy up for a second.
Yeah, and I'll let you bring him up in this conversation because I'm excited to hear what you have to say. If we have Judge and Ohtani at the top of the list as Superstar 1, Superstar 2, who's number 3?
In this series or in general in baseball?
Just in this series.
Soto. Oh, you're saying
Mookie's pretty up there. Mookie's
There's
pretty
a
up
guy
there.
named Mookie Betts. Pretty
Okay,
fucking
he's-
good.
Oh, there. I don't know. I think whoever does better this series will be the third guy.
No.
I guess.
Betts isn't. I mean, the fact that I love the biggest thing about this series is the star power. That's what you got to love. I mean, at the end of the day,
We haven't talked about the pitchers yet.
Yeah, I mean, you got.
Hold on, do they have pitchers?
Well, hey, dude, don't forget Yamamoto has been pretty lights out his last couple starts. Garrett Cole, G has been a little up and down, so that's going to be interesting to see. But Cole, when he's on, he'll light you up.
We don't care about pitchers anymore, Chinch. Nobody gives a shit about pitchers. You understand?
Yeah,
It's
that's
just
true.
bullpens. That's all it is. It's a bunch of bullpens and nobody cares. If the value for starting pitchers, you could make one. I was talking to Blake Snell the other day. Long conversation with him. Good dude. Really enjoyed it. He's like, we're watching bullpens every day. He's like, the value for a starting pitcher, if you could just get through 5 innings right now, it's got to be tremendous.
Yeah.
Think about that from a strategic standpoint. If you're willing to ride a guy for 5 innings, like they did in Yamamoto, in that NLCS, was a game against the Padres,
right?
That he was able to get through it, and it's just a game changer because number one, the tax bullpens are become a real thing. When you see Class A getting beat around, there's something to that.
Yeah.
So it's like the bullpenning certainly can work, but for a long, extended period of time. But I can't think of another time in the game of baseball where pitcher star power has been at an all-time low.
Starting pitchers.
Starting pitch. Well, no, fucking relief pitchers too. Like it's just they do great and they come in, they can pitch a couple innings and like Emmanuel Clase. Is that a household name? That's not even close. Garrett Cole should be the guy. Garrett Cole should be. Hey, they got Garrett Cole going game one. I can't believe it. It's like I'm just looking forward to freaking Ohtani, right? Drop a kick on him on the first pitch. Like I'm not. Garrett Cole, cool UCLA guy, love him. He's not a superstar in my mind. In the game of baseball, but you say Ohtani, you say Judge, you say Soto, you say Betts. And by the way, Betts, big pickleball player. Big pickleball player. So can't wait to get on that.
But dude, at the end of the day, Burnsy, you could say Ohtani, you could say Judge. You get Paul Skeens out there, he's going to shut those guys down.
Okay, yeah, there it is. There it is. Great, there's one.
Great.
He's number one.
He's number one.
Is he not?
Yeah.
I would put him superstar-wise.
Absolutely.
Superstar-wise, right, in the game of baseball right now. Ohtani, Judge,
Paul Skeens.
Skeens Soto. Dude, that's perfect, bro.
You add the Livy Dunn factor to it. No, not saying anything, but like that's the Travis Kelce effect that's going on with Taylor Swift. Like he's a little more global than the other players because his girlfriend is also famous
now
in her
you got to
own
get
right.
the
So he's
Pirates
got
just to spend some money in the offseason and get some stats. You
Yeah, there you
can't
go.
waste Paul Skeens' career in Pittsburgh if you don't get people. You just can't. They did it with Garrett Cole. I mean, although they did win the years Cole was there, and they went to the wild card a couple times with McCutcheon and Cole. So
Yeah.
I do think though, I do see what you're saying, Burnsy, and I do think the bullpenning in the playoffs is such a big deal. But we did see at times. You're right. With a guy like Clase, gave up 5 runs all year, and he must have given up 8 or 9 in the postseason, and was very vulnerable. Could not bury the cutter at times. Could not get the ball in. So it'll be interesting to see what Dave Roberts and Booney do. How quickly do you go? How quickly do you go to the pen? Will you ride Cole and a guy like Yamamoto if there's traffic in the 3rd inning? Are you going to sit with them, see if they can get you through 5? Or are you going to the pen early? It's going to be a big time bullpenning World Series, I would think.
Yeah, I love it. All right, what you guys got more pickable today, or we're just what are we doing? Chasing bears around?
Burns, you got to real quick. You got to show that. Do you have your phone?
Yeah.
Oh my God, you got to show the video.
Have you seen it, Chance? The Bears?
Chance, oh my.
No, you told me
You're
about
not going to believe this, dude.
So yeah, this
There's
was
a
amazing.
bear in Burns' house, and he was home.
Look,
He was home.
Hold on. This is good.
Okay.
I just got we removed your post. that was on something else. I don't know if
Oh,
it's possible. It was the thrill going off about something that they.
Pull it more towards Casey's head. I want to put it up by Casey's
I will.
head.
All right, so let me set the table for you guys real quick. It's incredible because I walked down the other night. My daughter had a friend over, and Colton was downstairs. So my kid, they're 13, 14, 15, right? And Chloe was getting ready for bed. And so I go down to say goodnight. And you walk down the stairs, so up or downstairs. And then as soon as you go downstairs, there's this big open living area with, couches, ping pong table, bar, everything. And so when I walk down, as soon as I'm getting second, third step, just do, I look on top of the bar is what I thought was a stuffed animal. I'm like, what the fuck is that, man? I'm like, whoa, what a cool stuffed animal. And then I saw the stuffed animal do this, I go, what? Wait, what? Are my kids dressing up as no, because Halloween's coming up, right?
Oh, yeah.
What? And you've seen those costumes, cool bear head, and holy shit,
Yeah,
they
you
got
get money for that.
an amazing bear head. What a great costume. And then I saw this, ready?
Bring
Ready?
it. Let me see it.
And I go, oh, fuck. And so I go upstairs. I go, Tara! My wife.
Starts
There's
yelling
a bear on the
his
bar!
wife. Starts yelling for his wife.
Okay, so here it is.
Yeah, like she's gonna do something about it.
Real fucking bear.
We're on to you.
Holy
Oh my
shit,
God!
girls. Stay in your room. Stay in your window. He's out the window. What the fuck?
Hold on, it's
Holy
not done yet.
shit!
Watch, it stares back in.
It comes
Oh,
back.
no, you're good, man. You're
Oh,
good.
that's
Other way.
terrifying.
No confrontation. That's a fucking bear, motherfucker. Stay away. No! 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 Go in your room.
Dude, it was in his house. The bear was in his house. His son, it was right by his son's room. And he didn't go, Colton, get back in your room. Get back in your room. Dude,
How about your wife stepping up 3 feet in front of you, bro?
Tara,
That's a former
way
Miss
tougher.
America contestant right there.
Dude, we'll end it. We'll end it on that, bro. We'll end it on that. We got bears everywhere. We got
Unbelievable.
Ohtani, Judge, and we got an actual live bear in Eric Byrnes' house, and he chased out. All right.
I am joking. I love you, Bernstein.
All right, everybody. Look,
See you
make
guys
sure if you
later.
go down in your basements, everybody. If you live out west, it might be a bear. It might be a bear. It's not your kids in Halloween costume. See you, bro. Have a great rest of the day, everyone out there. Thanks for
Yeah.
listening. We'll see you.